Hi everyone, this is Lynn Larson, your SoCal Odyssey of the Mind State Director, and the purpose of this presentation is to provide you with some important information that you will need now that you have advanced to the state tournament. Congratulations, your team qualifies for the state tournament. We are super excited to have all of our teams from Southern California in our regional tournaments advancing to the state tournament. This year's state tournament will be held on March 23rd, 2019 at the University of California, Riverside. We are very grateful to UCR for supporting this tournament in so many ways. They go above and beyond with staff, resources, and just their enthusiasm for having this event on this university campus. So this presentation will have lots of information. It is recorded, so you'll be able to come back and look at it as many times as you want. If you have questions, please contact your regional director. Do not contact UCR directly. The staff there may or may not be familiar with all the details of the tournament when you call, so please do contact your regional director if you have questions. The date and times, as I mentioned, March 23rd, 2019 at UC Riverside in Riverside, California. Please be aware that performance times can begin as early as 7:30 in the morning. We do have some of our more busier performance venues starting earlier. We have some weigh-in times for problem 4 beginning earlier, and they can run as late as 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. We are going to be cutting it a little bit close with the tournament schedule this year just because our last regional tournament is not until March 9th. We need to get all of those teams from the March 9th tournament into the system saying that they are advancing. And then as you can imagine, creating a schedule for 120 to 130 teams is quite complicated. So please be patient. We will get the schedule up as soon as humanly possible. Please do plan to spend the entire day at the state tournament. There are plenty of dining and activity options available on campus. I'll talk about those in a little bit more detail in a moment. It's wonderful to go see other performances. These are going to be teams from all over Southern California. And you know as a coach and a participant how wonderful it is to perform to a full room. So please give other teams that opportunity by attending their performances and cheering them on. An important aspect of the state tournament, each team must provide a volunteer. This volunteer is going to sign up for a 2-hour assignment. And have your volunteer go to the website below, which is right here down at the bottom bullet point, the Sign Up Genius link. Once the schedule is out, if you need to swap a time slot, then you can definitely do that. All volunteers are very critical to the smooth running of this tournament, so please take this assignment seriously. If you can't fulfill your responsibility, it's up to you to find someone to take your spot on the day of the tournament. We don't require that teams provide judges for this tournament. However, if you do have folks who are interested in judging, please let your regional director know, and he or she can get you in touch with the judge coordinator for state. But please do go to this Sign Up Genius link here. We will have that link on our state website as well, and have someone from your team sign up to take this 2-hour time slot. It does need to be an adult 18 or older. And there are lots of opportunities. We have door monitors. We have helping with pin sales, helping with hospitality, helping with our raffle sales, assisting at the judge information desk, and helping with spontaneous check-in. So there's all different kinds of fun things. It's only 2 hours, and we really need this help to make the tournament run smoothly. For those of you who are going to need to take advantage of lodging, or if you choose to take advantage of lodging, we're hoping most of our teams can drive in the day of and drive home the night of. That's why we split from the whole state into north and south. We do have one hotel that's offering a rebate, and that information is listed on our SoCalOdyssey.org website. That just provides a rebate back to the state organization, so we would appreciate you taking advantage of that one particular hotel's rebate, but if you choose to lodge elsewhere, that's totally up to you. Some teams go ahead and book hotels in advance, assuming they're going to advance to state, and so if a hotel is booked, there are many, many options in the immediate area. Ontario, San Bernardino, Moreno Valley, Corona, Norco, Fontana, and Redlands are all within easy driving distance of the UCR campus. If you happen to need to fly in or have family flying in, the Ontario International Airport is definitely the closest and the easiest drive, but John Wayne Airport in Orange County is the next furthest airport from the Riverside area. Dining on the day of the tournament, you can definitely bring your Easy Up and coolers and hang out. I'll show you exactly where those Easy Ups can be set up. They don't allow any kind of cooking on the grounds in terms of, having barbecue grills or anything like that, so please keep that in mind. There are many dining options right on campus, and they will be open all day for the participants of this tournament. Again, UCR is extending hours on this Saturday for our tournament, so we're very grateful to them for that. Subway, Coffee Bean, and Tea Leaf will have breakfast options as well as the convenience store that's on campus. All dining options in the hub, which is the student center on campus, will be open for lunch and dinner, and there will be food trucks available on campus as well. And the popular Moo Moo ice cream truck will be available in the afternoon, so we're very excited about that. Some more specific information about what exactly is available on campus. Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf will be open at 6:30 through 6 p.m. The Habit Burger and Grill is open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They have vegetarian and vegan options there as well. Subway is open 6:30 to 6 p.m. The Chameleon Food Truck will be in the Bell Tower area from 11 to 5. The Scotty's Convenience Store will be open from 6:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. And then the Hub Food Court will be open from 10:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. and there's a number of options in there, including Chronic Tacos, Panda Express, Mod Pizza, and Hibachi-san Japanese Grill. And then, as I mentioned, the Moo Moo truck, which is very popular, the lines were very long the last time, will be in the Bell Tower area from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Again, we encourage you to hang out for the entire day, get there as early as possible, set up your Easy Up with lawn chairs and blankets and your cooler, and just hang out because there's a lot to do, not just with your performances and seeing other performances. There are going to be activities going on that the university has provided. Professor Pennypickle's Science Museum is going to be on hand with interactive activities. There's going to be a photo booth, spin and win. Also, UCR is going to have a booth with admissions and honors college representatives to talk to you about the UC system and admissions. There are going to be campus tours, and I really encourage you, even if you're not interested in attending UCR, to take advantage of these campus tours to afford your children the opportunity to see what a university campus looks like. You'll be looking at the various buildings, you'll see classrooms, and it really gives them a chance to experience what a university campus is like. And we've worked very hard to offer this tournament on a university campus so that all of the children participating in Odyssey of the Mind have the opportunity to be on a university campus and see what it's like and see that college is definitely something they could feel comfortable with. So please do take advantage of these campus tours and ask lots of questions. UCR's mascot Scotty will be around during the day and hopefully at awards as well. We're going to be selling pins and Odyssey of the Mind souvenirs, and you can also have a custom t-shirt made. Our t-shirt vendor will be on hand again, and he makes t-shirts on the spot. They do a fabulous job. They have all the team names on the back, so you'll be able to customize the front with lots of cool different designs, and then the back can have your team names on it, which is just really a neat souvenir from this tournament. Pin trading and souvenirs. You can, like I said, you can buy your state tournament souvenir t-shirts made to order. Odyssey souvenirs and SoCal OM World Finals pins will be for sale, and you'll be seeing you've seen the pictures on the slides here. Those are the pins that we're going to be offering this year for the teams going to World Finals, but you can go ahead and purchase some of these pins ahead of time. Teams have the opportunity to purchase regional pin sets and lanyards through our SoCal OM store before the tournament. This is a really cool opportunity because when you purchase a set of regional pins, you'll get all the same region, and then your children, your participants, can trade with other participants at the tournament to get a full set of the 4 regions. And this is a great way for kids to interact with each other and get to know each other. It's a really fun and popular event at our state tournament, So I encourage you to work with your coach and purchase your regional pin sets and have fun with some pin trading during the day. If for some reason your team members don't complete their regional set by the end of the day, just see the representative at the pin sales table near the bell tower, and he will complete your set. So there's no worries that anybody's going to go home with 2 LA basins, for example. Everybody will go home with a complete set of region pins. The ordering form with the online ordering code is on the SoCalOdyssey.org state tab in the state pin trading link. You will need the code that's there, and if you don't know what the code is, please contact your regional director and he or she can provide that for you. We will have a large tent set up near the bell tower area in the center of campus where we will have those pin sales, souvenir sales, and the t-shirt making operation will be there. And it's fun just to watch them make the t-shirts. They have an incredible system and they do a great job, so please stop by and see us. Parking, extremely important. This is a university campus. It is their first day of spring vacation when we're there for our tournament, but parking will be enforcing all areas. So if you do park in an area where you're not supposed to be, you will be ticketed and possibly towed. So please keep that in mind. There are specific designated areas for teams to unload and load, and I'm going to explain those in detail in just a moment. Obviously, there's no parking, long-term parking in these loading and unloading zones. Please be aware of other teams' needs. Some of these drop-off areas are a bit snug, and there just is not room for any long-term parking. All trailers and RVs must be parked in Lot 30 in the designated area. Officials and handicap parking only are going to be in Lot 1. There is no team parking in Lot 1. Those folks will have designated dash permits, and so if anyone does not have those permits, they will be ticketed. And please remember that when you first get to campus, you need to park, and all coaches must check in at the information desk in the Highlander Union Building, the hub, to get required items for spontaneous and other important materials. You will receive an envelope, and it will have your spontaneous check-in ticket. And if you don't have that, your team cannot check in for spontaneous. And obviously you want your team to be able to check in on time and complete their spont on time. So please do check into the hub first thing when you get to campus. Our information desk will be open early. On the next slides, I'll have maps for all of the problem venues, drop-off zones, and parking. Please note that while we're fairly certain of our performance venue locations at this time, we won't know that for sure until we get all of the information from advancing teams from your regional tournaments. So I'll be giving you general information. Again, when you check into the hub, when you get to the campus, you will get your specific long-term venue information. And we'll have programs that have a map, a very detailed map about where all the venues are. And we'll have plenty of maps. So please have anyone who's traveling with you to come see, check in at the hub and get a map. Again, you cannot check in your team to spontaneous without the ticket in your coach packet, so do stop by the hub information desk first thing. All right, some general information about parking. In front of you is just a small portion of the UCR campus. Here is the 6215 freeway right down here in the left-hand corner. And right here in the middle with the yellow circle is the Highlander Union Building. Here is the bell tower. You'll see a very tall structure in the middle of campus, so it's easy to find the hub because you can see the bell tower from just about anywhere. So the hub is where you will check in on the ground floor right next to the food court. We'll have someone at the information desk all day. So please feel free to stop by there with any questions, and as a coach to get your coach packet when you first arrive. Off here to the left is the parking lot 1. This is where we will have handicapped and official parking for the day. And then over here on the other side of the freeway is lot 30. So after you have dropped off your team's props in the appropriate loading zone, all teams must park their vehicles in lot 30. There is a walking path that goes safely underneath the freeway here. So there's no worries about traffic or anything like that. So it's a very safe way. All the students that go to UCR park in this lot and walk under this every day. All right, to get to Lot 30, you will want to exit the 215-60 freeway at the Martin Luther King exit, and that's whether you're coming from the south or from the north. If you come from the north, you'll want to turn right off the freeway. So you're coming down here and you get off and you turn right to get off the freeway. If you're coming from the south, again, get off at the MLK exit and you turn left and go under the freeway. You'll want to go past the main entrance to UCR, which is the first street light here at the corner of Canyon Crest, and you'll see the main entrance to UCR. But you'll want to go past that, and at the next entrance, that's to turn right and you go into parking lot 30. If you're wanting to go onto campus to one of the drop-off zones, then you'll want to turn into the main entrance of UCR here, go under the freeway, and then follow the directions that I'll give you in a moment to get to your specific performance venue. Once you park in lot 30, again, there's a very wide and easy to use sidewalk that goes under the freeway. You'll go straight across, follow the signs. UCR does a fabulous job providing very clear signage, and then walk to the center of campus to get to the hub here for the coach check-in. All right, if you are problem 1, vehicle, your performance venues will be in the Student Rec Center gym, which is here at this end of campus. Here's the Highlander building. Over here to the left on the bottom is lot 30. And so your performance venues will be in the Student Rec Center gym. In order to drop off props, scenery, costume, your vehicle, and so on, you will want to use the drop-off zone indicated here at the Aberdeen Inverness dormitory. There's a U-drive right in front of it, and there's a walkway that goes across the double drive here on Aberdeen, and you can walk right down to the Student Rec Center. And so you can drive, if you go under the freeway from lot 30 and turn right at the light and go all the way around using Campus Drive, you can turn right on Aberdeen Drive and then do drop-off. There's other ways to get to that as well. As you can see, you could go down to University, to Canyon Crest, to Linden if you wanted to go around the back way. So there's a number of ways to get there. It's really important for our vehicle folks. I know you all want to set up with your teams in the Student Rec Center area, but it's very important that you maintain access to the gym for the UCR students who will be using the gym facilities. There are workout facilities, there's racquetball courts and a pool, and all of this and this other Student Rec Center South will be open the day of our tournament. And so we've had some problems in the past with vehicle teams blocking access in this area. So please do pay attention to access points and keep your teams and all of your team's materials away from these access points so students can still get in and do their workouts. The SRC gym is also where our awards will be held. There is no parking on this side of campus, so you will have to walk with your teams to the Student Rec Center, and then there's a little bit of a hike back to lot 30 at the end of the tournament after awards are done. It's about a 10 to 15 minute walk. So again, there is no parking on this side of campus, so don't plan on moving your vehicles because there will be nowhere to park over here. Problem 2, our technical problem. The performance venues are in the Materials Science and Engineering building. We have 2 fabulous large lecture halls that our teams will be performing in. Your drop-off point will be the loading dock behind the Chung Hall. You can also use the Aberdeen U-Drive up here if you wish. As you can see, they're kind of equidistant. So I will leave that decision up to our problem 2 teams. Again, you would take the Campus Drive underneath. Once you go underneath the freeway, you turn right at the first light and take the Campus Drive all the way around, and you'll see signs again indicating where to pull through for the Chung drop-off zone. This is a very small area, so your teams need to be ready to unload quickly and get out of the way. I would recommend probably using the U-Drive at Aberdeen Inverness just because there's a little bit more space there. And again, it's about the same distance of walk between either the Aberdeen drop-off or the Chung drop-off. And you can see Materials Science is kind of halfway between the Student Rec Center where awards are and the hub where you check in as a coach and all the dining options and the activities are happening here at the Bell Tower. Problem 3, classics. One of the venues will be the University Lecture Hall, and the other venue will be in the hub on the second floor. And so do check in at the hub when you first arrive at campus to see where your particular venue will be. Your drop-off zone is going to be in the Lot 1 drop-off area. Again, you will not be allowed to park in Lot 1, but you will be allowed to do drop-off there. And so there is a drop-off zone right here in Lot 1 in back of the information kiosk. It's in Lot 1. You'll pull into Lot 1 here and drive down, drop off. Your team members can safely walk across the street with their materials and walk straight to the hub area and the center of campus. Again, this is just for drop-off. Problem 4, structure, will be taking place in Bournes Hall and Winston Chung Hall. Your drop-off zone will be in the loading dock area behind Chung Hall. So just as I mentioned for problem 2 a minute ago, you will take that campus drive underneath campus, turn to your immediate right at the light, go around Campus Drive all the way, follow the signs to the drop-off zone in Chung Hall. Your weigh-in area will also be in Chung Hall. So I would recommend you problem 4 teams know you need to check in ahead of time, have your structure weighed and approved before you go to your performance. And you can see the distance here from Winston Chung to the hub area, so everything is close together. Problem 5, our performance category is going to be held in the Highlander Union Building, the hub. And so just like problem 3, your drop-off zone is in this Lot 1 area. So you can come off of University Avenue if you wish and turn right, and then your drop-off zone will be in that Lot 1 loading zone, and they can walk right across the street safely and head to the Highlander Union. It's a straight shot. It's fairly flat as well, and so it's a short walk to get there. Again, check in at the hub to find your specific room where you will be performing. Spontaneous. Only coaches and teams are allowed in the spontaneous. No parents or spectators are allowed in the spontaneous area. So please, just coaches and teams. Spontaneous takes place in our CHAS buildings, north and south. And as you can see, the Highlander Union here is just to the right. The spontaneous check-in area is right down here at the corner of Lot 19. So that's where the check-in area is. So teams need to check in advance of their spontaneous time, and then they will be in a waiting area until their specific team is called. We have some fun things set up there and some areas to take pictures so that coaches can share pictures of the team in the spontaneous area with parents and spectators when they're done. Awards. This year, as we have in years past, awards will be held in the Student Recreation Gym, which is where our vehicle venues are. This year, due to the smaller size of the tournament, we will have awards in one ceremony. I'm sure most of you are pretty happy about that. Doors will open at 5:30 p.m. There are no food or beverages allowed in the gym except water, so please keep that in mind. Doors will open at 5:30 p.m. and our ceremony will start promptly at 6 p.m. So please do get your supper, dinner meal taken care of and allow yourself time. It's about a 10-15 minute walk from the center of campus down to the Student Recreation Gym. No one will be allowed to sit on the gym floor before or during awards per the fire marshal. And parents, please stay in the stands at all times during awards. We are going to have a photographer taking pictures of each team that wins an award in front of our state championship banner, and all of those pictures will be made available on our website for free. So there is no reason that parents need to come down onto the floor. It just slows down awards, it's dangerous, and it makes things pretty chaotic. So we are asking that all parents stay up in the stands at all times during awards. The order of events for awards, just so you're aware, we will start out with welcomes and introductions and thank yous. We will start with our Scholar Varsity Patch and scholarship winners. We'll then award our first place and spontaneous teams. Our 6th through 4th place teams will be acknowledged in the stands. Third place teams teams and coaches only come down for their medals, a trophy, and a photo. We will then give out OMER Awards, which is the Spirit of Odyssey of Awards, Renatra Fusco Awards, which are Outstanding Creativity Awards, and then we will award our teams in second and first place, and these teams are the ones that will be advancing to our World Finals. Again, teams and coaches only come down for their medals, the trophy, and photographs. Second and first place teams will get their medals and trophy, have their photo taken. They will get their state champion t-shirt, and then they will return to their seats. There is a mandatory short meeting for all coaches of teams advancing to World Finals immediately after awards, and we usually have it in one of the rooms that's directly behind the SRC gym. I will follow up with an hour-long online meeting the following Wednesday after our state tournament about World Finals. There are many, many details, as you can imagine, about getting a team to World Finals, and it's just too much information to go over, and teams want to celebrate the night of the state tournament, so I always hold this online meeting. It will be recorded if coaches can't make it. Again, photos will be taken of each team in front of our state championship banner, and they will be posted on our SoCal OMers. Sorry, I missed that change. SoCal OM website approximately 1 week after the tournament, so please keep an eye out for that. Please do participate in our raffle. We will be raffling off a quilt made of OM t-shirts from around the world. We'll also be raffling off an OM towel full of 2018 World Finals pins from all over the world. All these proceeds go to our scholarship fund for seniors, and so we would really appreciate your support of this program. We will have tickets available for this raffle near pin sales during the day, and we'll also be selling them at awards. Again, no food or drink besides water is allowed in the gym, and hub dining options will be open until 6 p.m., so you'll be able to grab dinner and a snack before you head over to awards. So I hope you found this presentation to be helpful, and please do like us on Facebook. We have a separate SoCal Odyssey Facebook page. Check out the information that we have on our SoCalOdyssey.org website. This is our new website. I'm very proud of it. I appreciate all the hard work that Deidre, our Assistant State Director, put into getting this new website up and running. As you can see, there's a state tournament tab, excuse me, which includes lots of information about the state competition, important forms. The schedule will be up here as soon as it's available, our advancement guidelines this year, and all kinds of information, including a link to the store to buy those regional pins to trade. So this is a great source of information. And then if you need to contact your regional director, there's contacts on here as well. So please do check out our website. It's a great source of information. And if you have any questions, I encourage you to reach out to your regional director. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, so check out SoCal Odyssey on Facebook and Instagram. And please do remember that your team must have someone sign up for a volunteer for a 2-hour slot. And again, there's just lots of fun things to do, and it's only 2 hours, and it helps us run the tournament smoothly. All right, thank you for your time and attention, and again, congratulations on your team making it to the state tournament. I can't wait to see you all and to see what amazing creative solutions you're bringing to the state tournament. Thank you so much.